you have no Goli sales, you're in the right place because this is where we're going to talk about how to get those sales. Alrighty, guys, and we got a lot of content to watch today. I got really excited because typically with Goli, you're going to see a lot of the same style that continues to be top performing, which is encouraging, but also it's harder to break through when that's the case because you have hundreds and thousands of creators creating the exact same frameworks of videos. So it's harder to be a little bit more unique. I was really excited to see some unique stuff rising to the top of the Goli charts this past month. So it is very encouraging that newer creators to the Goli game are having huge wins. So I'm really, really happy to see that. Like if you get one Goli video that starts to get traction, you need to make a lot of content to get the one that gains traction. But once you get one that hits some sales, it's easy to get to that 500 because Goli is like, people are buying it in bundles. So the GMV per product is pretty high. So you get there really, really fast. So the sugar-free trio pack, top of the charts, and the easiest to sell right now, other than like the apple cider vinegar on its own or the ashwagandha on its own, people are buying up this deal like crazy because it's so much more affordable on TikTok Shop than it is like in Target or in a store. That is one of the reasons why I personally love promoting Goli because it is like such a reassurance that the actual best price that anyone can get on this product is on TikTok Shop. So anyone who's smart is already buying it on TikTok Shop. It's just a matter of who they buy it from, and you want that to be you. Right? So that's why I love Goli. You're giving people the best deal. It's not scammy by any means. People are really saving money by buying this on TikTok Shop, which I love. So let's look at some videos that are performing right now. These are like recommended by Goli right now as the top performing frameworks. These ones, like, I am always like flabbergasted that they perform so well. Because, like, as a creator, we watch these and we're like, man, these are a little bit cringy, but they are selling like crazy. So, this one has been around since like the beginning of time for Goli, but it's still working. Okay, guys, so we see this video almost every strategy call because somebody new is going viral with it. But that's what should be encouraging is that every month someone new is going viral with this framework. So it's worth a shot and it's so easy. It's just a sound and then you act out. You don't even have to be a good actor. Like the more you exaggerate, the better. Just go for it. Give it a try. It's worth a shot. And I would say if you're going to emulate it, do it like 10 times. All right, to try to get those results. This creator is number 1 and number 2 for the same exact concept. She is raking in hundreds and thousands in GMV for this concept.
You wake up and you grab your coffee. You're hungry and tired mid-morning, so you grab a donut and more coffee. You crash at 2 p.m. and you grab sugar and more caffeine. By now you're tired and you're stressed out and your cortisol goes crazy. Then you eat late and boom, skin problems, brain fog, and stubborn belly fat. And here's how I reset that mess. Apple cider vinegar to get my sugar cravings under control. Ashwagandha to lower my stress and cortisol levels and decrease that belly bloat. And with the pre-post and probiotic, my gut is finally balanced. You could keep adding more junk to your gut, or you can take these 3 gummies every day. That's it. These are gluten-free, non-GMO, vegan, made with clinically studied ingredients, and they're 0 sugar. So don't do like me and spend almost $35 for one bottle, because you can get this entire bundle for the price of that one bottle. Go ahead and drop the link below so you can grab yours today before the sale ends.
It's all about the visuals, guys. People have been remaking this concept with the same script over and over again with different kinds of visuals at the beginning of the video, and it just works. Something about like the cooler situation that she has and the your gut and the real life. I mean, we've all been there on those days where we like reach for coffee first and then a donut, and then now we're just craving unhealthy food for the rest of the day, and it becomes this cycle. It's super relatable, but she does it in a really great way. I think the fact that she's outside also adds to the visual stimulation as well. She just keeps hitting with those videos. This is a newer one this month in terms of frameworks that I've seen a lot of creators redoing over and over again, and it's working really well.
Hi, what brings you in today? I seriously cannot stop eating sugar. Definitely a blood sugar issue. You need apple cider vinegar. I need caffeine to function just to get through my days. B12 deficiency, very common. Lower belly bloat isn't going anywhere even though I eat clean and I work out. That's likely a cortisol imbalance. You're going to need ashwagandha. Skin is breaking out like a teenager. Gut related, you're going to need a postbiotic. I find myself eating even though I'm not even hungry. Poor gut signaling, add a prebiotic. Wait, you want me to take 5 different pills? 6, you're going to need probiotics too. Or you could just take these. Apple cider vinegar and B12, pre, post, and probiotics, ashwagandha. They're also gluten-free, vegan, non-GMO, and made in the US. How much is all that going to be? These can run up to $35 per bottle in store, but right now you can get them on TikTok Shop for a lot cheaper with the flash sales and the coupons. I'm going to link it for you, but I would grab it before the price goes back up.
So, as you guys can see, script-wise, very similar to the viral script, right? But they just took it and made it like an A/B skit, which is awesome because skits are performing like crazy. On the next slide, we're going to look at some skits that are doing really well. But if you don't have another person to film with, do it with yourself. Like, these creators are doing this and it is working for them really, really well. The only thing that she added was like a iPad, some gloves and glasses to look like a medical professional. So you really don't have to like go all out by any means. And it's working because it has higher retention and people are actually paying attention because there's some back and forth dialogue.
TikTok Shop affiliates, here's how to get paid a flat rate for the videos that you're already posting, plus your normal commissions. With the Brands Meet Creators platform, you get access to pre-approved brand listings. No negotiations, no back and forth, just request a sample, post, and earn a flat fee, plus your commissions. And it's completely free to join. Tap below to explore the available listings and see how much you could get paid per post.
These skits are doing so freaking well right now. It's crazy. They're at the top and they're really, really easy to emulate if you have another person to do it with. So
I'm not going.
What? You're not going? We have to be there in like 15 minutes.
I look like I have a freaking baby in me.
No, that's just because you've been eating like junk all week. Just take these.
I'm not taking candy.
No, trust me. Just take them. Are they good? Yeah, all right.
They have this one, which is apple cider vinegar to crush your sugar cravings. Then you have the ashwagandha to help with stress in your midsection. And then you have the pre-post and probiotics, which is going to flush out the bad in your gut and replace it with the good.
So how much are these?
So if you bought one of these in stores, it would actually cost you $35. But right now, you can get all 3 of them for the exact same price.
Well, where can I get it?
Oh, if you want to get them, I'll put the link on the TikTok shop right there. But get them now because once you scroll, you can never get this deal again.
super simple, guys. There's really not even a lot of product info in there, but the whole concept of her being like, no, like I'm bloated. I look like I have a baby. Like I'm not going. And then I'm not going to eat that candy, referring to it as candy before we even know what it is great. And having her eat it and then telling her what it is. So my husband and I are actually going to emulate this one today because I actually am 8 months pregnant. So it's going to be kind of funny that I do look like I have a baby, but a really, really easy emulation. All right, here is a Target one.
Do you work here?
Yeah.
Do you price match?
Sure.
You do? Like with these Goli gummies?
This one? Yeah. So you're looking where this goes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just if you like price match.
It should be down there on A13.
Okay. All the way down?
Yeah.
All right.
Then keep going down there, then keep going, then you'll make, then you'll see it's right next to the CVS stand.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Went to the front and asked, and they do not price match on TikTok Shop. There's no fucking way I'm paying $18 for one of these. If I wanted to get this bundle, it'd be 18 plus 18 plus 18. That's like $54 for all 3 of these. Or here on TikTok, you can get these exact same bottles for 25 bucks and free shipping because of this summer deals for you campaign. If you want to overpay for these in store, like be my guest, but I'm gonna go ahead and get on TikTok because that also has free shipping. I'll leave the link to this bundle right here if you want to get them before the sale ends.
Okay, another one that's really simple. If you want to like not actually engage with a Target employee, but you have another person, you can just record yourself talking to that other person and they're pretending to be an employee, and we're gonna believe you because obviously like you don't really want to have a camera like in a stranger's face. So if you're recording your half of the interaction, it seems authentic, like it is really happening. So don't worry if like you don't want to talk to a Target employee or you don't have anyone with a Target t-shirt. You could still do this concept. Another one that I probably will emulate because it's so simple and the price really is that much better. That's the whole selling point of just getting it on TikTok Shop instead of at Target. This is similar to the first concept, also performing crazy well.
That's why your stomach always used to stick out because you're always eating that candy. Why are you eating it again?
What candy
Yeah,
are you
you're
talking about?
this candy right here.
Okay, no, this isn't candy.
What is
This
it?
is my Goli ashwagandha. It helps like reduce the love on your midsection. My pre and postbiotic. This helps with like digestive health and gets you clear skin. And then this is my apple cider vinegar. Helps with bloatings and sugar cravings.
What? Okay, so if all those do that many things, those are definitely so expensive.
No.
What?
Goli's having this crazy sale right now. It's literally $30 and it used to be $105 for all
What,
three of these.
$30 for
Yes.
that? Okay, well you gotta send me the link then
Okay,
before you sell
yeah,
out.
I will. But every time Goli does this, the sale always ends so soon. So if you want them, you have to go right now before they sell out.
All right.
The link right there.
Really similar to the first concept, but they're just in a very interesting, visually stimulating setting. So you either can go to one of these creators' videos and take their like screenshot of the $35 and use that because we know that it was taken from somewhere. It is $35 or whatever it does cost at your Target. I guarantee that it is still cheaper on TikTok Shop. So I've been leveraging that because I'm getting like footage in Target of it being $18.99 per bottle. It's literally half that on TikTok Shop. So it's still a really, really good deal. Totally new concept here. We've seen people talking about it, but this person like really showed the visuals of it. So let's watch.
If your poop looks like hard pebbles and it's hard to pass, then that means you are constipated. If your poop looks like a sausage and it's lumpy and it's still hard to pass, that means you're constipated, but it's getting better. If your poop looks like a sausage and it has cracks at the top, that means you're having a pretty good bowel movement. If your poop still looks like a sausage but it's smooth at the top, that means you're having an excellent bowel movement and you should be proud of yourself. If your poop is soft and easy to pass, that means you're heading towards the wet stuff. If your poop has hard pieces and it's watery and fluffy and it's easy to pass, that means you're definitely in the wet stuff. If it's all water or mainly water, then you have an inflamed gut and something is definitely wrong. But this is bigger than just poop. If you're not having a normal or healthy poop, then that means your gut is not getting the bacteria that it needs to thrive. It could affect things like your energy, your mood, your cravings, your skin, and even your midsection. And most people think by fixing this, you have to spend hundreds of dollars on supplements to fix this. And what they don't realize is you can get the same benefits in these 3 delicious gummies. All 3 of these can make your gut the healthiest it could be. The only problem is in store, you're going to spend around $35 for 1 bottle. When right now on the TikTok Shop, you can get all 3 of these for the price of 1. So if you want to give your gut the right nutrients without having to spend hundreds of dollars on this, then I'm going to link this bundle down here in the orange shopping cart. I get it now before they run out of stock or the price goes up.
All right, so super interesting concept. I really think that the reason people are hanging around for this video is obviously because of the visual interest of her like just like holding a poop and explaining to you, but also it's educational. People are getting value from like they know that she's going to explain why your poop might look a certain way, right? So now you have people like self-diagnosing like, like what does mine look like? And what do I have an issue with? So her concept was if your poop isn't healthy, you have gut issues. And most people spend hundreds of dollars on supplements to fix this. Not you, because you're going to get some Goli gummies for a really great deal, right? So really interesting concept. And I think this one could be played with. Like, it doesn't have to be Play-Doh. You could, get experimental or like with textures. You could have different objects that are like representative. I don't know, get creative because, the first one to do this concept is doing really well with it. So, as we introduce more ideas and creativity, you never know when yours could be the one that does really well with sales. I think. Guys, this video has like 106,000 likes. It's crazy. Like, this is just bottom of funnel, right? So, as you are making a billion of these, because it takes you literally 10 seconds to sit there and get your trio pack, it doesn't have to be the bundle. It can be one of them, or two of them, or all three of them, or the six, whatever you have, and literally just like do a little dance and put some text on screen, get a good sound, do it over and over and over again with just like a different backdrop or in a different area, and you have a bunch of bottom of funnel content. All right. Goli's pretty much always on sale. So you always want to be throwing bottom of funnel content out like this, especially when the sale is extra good, right? So, like, if there's like this basically buy one, get one free bundle situation happening, you don't need all six. You can show just the three to advertise the bundle of six. So don't overthink it. I think as creators, we are chronic overthinkers. Just do what works, do the trending audio text on screen, and stop overcomplicating it. All right. Because this creator is making so much money every single day from this 10 little second dance with a box of Goli. All right. So I know I kept saying post 10 of each thing. The creators that are making the most on this app, if you go to their page, they have quite literally posted hundreds and hundreds of videos for Goli to get those viral sales and GMV. So just keep that in mind. It's not a one and doneer situation. If you're going to promote for a viral product, you got to commit to making a lot of content. And that's why, especially, I'm saying don't overthink it. Just get it out there. TikTok values consistency over perfection. I want to say that one more time. TikTok values consistency over perfection. So if you have no time to get content out, literally do the bottom of funnel, grab it and do a little dance, throw some text on screen, right? Just get it out there. You never know which one is going to take off. It could be your super high effort, interesting, visually stimulating one, or you could have a billion of those visually stimulating ones and your stupid little bottom of funnel dance is what actually takes off and makes sales for you. So you just never know, okay? And just know there is no perfect video. Like, there's always something that can be better, and there's always something that can sell to somebody else, you know? But what we can do is try to optimize for what is working currently, right? And try to replicate that. But there's no perfect video. This is content creation. We're creators, meaning we're creative. Art. I was talking to somebody, I had a one-on-one a while ago, and I was just telling her, like, if you look at 90% of my videos, you're gonna think I'm a terrible creator with low views. But the 10% that is making me money is all scattered here and there, but it's not like just here they all are, like, post hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos to get that 10% of my content to be massively money making, right? So just know every creator is up against this. Most of our content will never make us money, and that's just the fact. But when you get that small percentage that does, and you keep slowly adding to that percentage of money making videos, then eventually you have a crazy income that you built from scratch. I hope you guys feel a little encouraged. I love when we get a few minutes to talk about mindset, because it's something that as creators, I think we all need to just like remind ourselves of over and over again, that we are not bad creators because you haven't had a viral video this month. Just keep going, stay consistent. The algorithm values consistency over perfection. All right. You guys got this.